A cylindrical tank with horizontal axis has a radius of 1.3 meters and 6.6 meters long. If it is filled with gasoline to a depth of 3.6 meters, how many liters does it contain? So, the radius of a cylindrical tank is equals to 1.3 meters. Well, the length is equals to 6.6 meters. And the deep or the height of a cylindrical tank is 3.6 meters. So, since height is greater than radius, so H H 2R minus H 2.6 minus 3.6 is equals to negative 1.0. So, to solve for a dip or the height greater than the center or the radius, we can compute the volume of the empty segment above the liquid, or as if the tank is not full, and subtract it from the volume of the cylinder. So full tank volume, we have V sub full or volume sub full is equals to pi r squared times length. So pi 1.3 squared times 6.6 is equals to 35.05 cubic meter. So volume of the segment not filled, since tank is overfilled past its midpoint, we will compute the volume of the unfilled segment. So, or the top part not filled with the height. So H, or the height empty, is to reduce height or the depth. So you have 2.6 minus 3.6 is equals to negative 1.0. So we will use the circular segment area formula for a horizontal cylinder. So we have here the area, radius, or r squared, r cos r minus h over r minus radius minus height or the depth, then 2rh minus h squared. So for height equals 1.0 meters deep of unfilled part, and radius is equals to 1.3 meters. So the area is equals to 1.3 squared r cos 1.3 minus 1.0 over 1.3 minus 1.3 and then minus 1.0 also, and then square root 2 times 1.3 times 1.0 minus 1.0 squared. So calculating, we have r cos 1.3 minus 1.0 over 1.3 is equals to arc cos 0.3 and 1.3 minus arc cos is equals to 1.337. So 1.69 multiplied by 1.337 or the radians, and then minus to 0.3 multiplied by 2.6 minus 1, so equals 2.259 minus 0.3 multiplied by 1.6, so and then equals 2.259 minus 0.3 multiplied by 1.265, so the answer is 2259 minus 0.38. Then the answer is 1.879 square meter per m squared. So then the volume of unfilled segment, so the empty segment V empty sub empty A times L or D. So the area and its length, so we have here 1.879 multiplied by 6.6 is equals to 12.40 meters per square meter, while the gasoline volume volumes of gasoline is equals to B full and V empty. So we have here 35.05 minus 12.40, so the answer is 22.65 cubic meter. So convert into letters, so we have convert to letters. We have 22.65 cubic meter, 22 so this would be our final answer. So the answer, final answer is 22,650 letters. So this would be number 2. A flagpole and a tower stand 36 meters apart on a horizontal plane. A person standing successively at their bases observes that the angle of elevation of the tower is twice that of the pole. But at a point midway between their bases, the angle of elevations are complementary. So find the height of the pole and the tower. So by solving this, we can use the SOHCAHTOA. We have tangent tangent theta is equals to P over 36. Tan 2 theta, so this one, 2 theta, T is over 36, tan A, or alpha, is over 18, over P. So first, we need to combine 3 and 4. So, P is equals to 18 squared over P. 3 and 4. So, we need to simplify this one. So, we have here tan 2 theta is equals to 2 tan theta 1 minus tan so T over 36 is equals to 2 tan theta then over 1 minus tan squared theta. So the next part, so we need to combine and simplify 2 and 1. So simplifying 2 and 1. So we have here 36 over 36 1 minus P over 36. So 72P over 36 squared minus P squared. P is equals to 259 2P over 36 squared minus P. But T is equals to 18 squared over P. Thus, 18 squared over P is equals to 259 36 squared minus P. So, P squared 36 squared minus P squared over 8 9P squared is equals to 162 so T is equals to 18 squared over 12. The answer is 27 meters. So this would be our final answer, the 27 meters and 12 meters. So our final answer are 12 meters and 27 meters. For question number 3, two streets intersect at an angle of 62 degrees and 58 minutes. A triangular lat has frontages of 36.65 meters and 51.18 meters on the two streets. Find the length of the third side and the area of the lat. So we have here our solution. A is equals to 51.18 meters, while B is equals to 36.65 meters, and C is equals to 62 degree and 72, or 62 degree and 58 minutes. So we can use the cosine law, or the law of cosines formula. We have here x squared is equals to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cos theta. So x is equals to we have here a squared is 51.18 squared plus 36.65 meters squared minus 2 51.18 squared and 36.52. And then cos 62 degree and 58 minutes. So the answer is 47.51 meters. So this would be our third side. And we can also use the formula of triangle, because this is not our final answer. So we have here A is equals to 1/2 EB sin C. So 1/2 51.18 and then 36.65 sine 62.97 degree. So our final answer 1/2 51.18 then 36.65 then sine 62.97. So our final answer is A is equals to 835.40 meter squared or square meter. So we have here A is equals to 835.40 square meter. So this would be our final answer. Number 4, from the side of a mountain slopes upward at an angle of 21 degree and 14 minutes. At a point on the mountainside, mine tunnel is constructed at angle of 15 degree and 27 minutes downward from the horizontal. Find the vertical distance to the surface of the mountain from the tower. So, the mountain slope upward at 21 degree and 14 minutes from the horizontal, and a mine tunnel is drilled 15 degree and 27 minutes downward from the horizontal. So the length of a tunnel is 250 meters. So we are going to find the vertical distance from the end of the tunnel up to the surface of the mountain. So we can use the SOHCAHTOA, the sine, cosine, and the tangent. So first, we are going to use the sine. So sine 15 degree 27 minutes is equals to y over 250. So y is equals to 66.60. So now we can use the cosine. So cosine, or the cosine is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse. 15 degree 27 minutes is equals to x over 250. So x is equals to 240.97 meters. So the next part, we will use the tangent. Tan 21 degree 14 minutes is equals to 240.97. So the answer is 93.63 meters. So we need to add the h and y. So h plus y is equals to h and y. (93.63) plus 66.60 is equals to 160.23. So our final answer is 160.23 meters. So this would be our final answer. From the top of a tower 18.3 meters high, the angle of depression of the top of a flagpole is 20 degree and 45 minutes. From the top of the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the flagpole is 42 degree and 27 minutes. So find the height of the flagpole and its distance from the tower. So we are given the height of the tower equals to 18.3 meters. The angle of depressions from the top of the tower of the top of the flagpole is 42 degree and 27 minutes. So angle of the elevation from the bottom of the tower to the top of the flagpole is equals to 20 degree and degree and 45 minutes. So now we are going to find the distance and the height of the flagpole. So first, we are going to convert angles to decimal degrees. So we already have our solutions. So 20 degree and 45 minutes is equals to 20 plus 45 over 60, and then equals to 20.75 degree. Then 42 degree and 27 minutes is equals to 42 plus 27 over 60, then equals to 42.45. So in our illustration, we have point A is equals to the top of the tower, while point C is the bottom of the tower. Then point A, the top of the flagpole, then point B is equals to base of the flagpole. So A and C is equals to 18.3 meters, and then X is equals to horizontal distance, or the C and B. Then height, or H is equals to height of the flagpole above the ground, or the unknown. So we have here A and B. So from the top of a tower, or the angle of depressions, we have tan 20.75 degree is equals to E minus H over X, and then equals to 18.3 minus H over X, and then tan 42.45 degree is equals to H over X. So H is equals to X multiply by tan 42.45 degree. So plug into equation 1. So we have here tan 20.75 degree is equals to 18.3 minus 8 times tan 42.45 degree over X. So X minus tan 20.75, multiply both side by X. So we have X minus tan 20.75 degree plus 8X times tan 42.45 degree is equals to 18.3 meters. So tan 20.75 degree is equals to 0.378. Then tan 42.45 degree is equals to 0.916. So we have X multiplied by 0.378 plus 0.916 is equals to 18.3. So X multiplied by 1294 is equals to 18.3. Then X is equals to 18.3. Then over 1.294 is equals to 14.15 meters. So the distance, so the horizontal distance, or the X, is equals to 14.15 meters. So we have here 14.15 meters, while the H, or the height, is equals to X multiplied by tan 42.45 degree, then equals to 14.15 multiplied by 0.916, so equals to 12.94. So our final answer is 14.15 meters and 12.94. So the height of the flagpole is 12.94 height of the flagpole, 12.94 meters high. So this is our final answer, 14.15 meters and 12.94. For question number 6, from the top of the building, 100 meter high, the angle of depression of two cars due east of the observer are 32 degree and 25 minutes and 58 degree and 53 minutes respectively. Find the distance between the cars. So, the distance between the cars. So, solution. So, we have the distance of two cars D is equals to x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So, tan theta is equals to 100 over x sub 2 tan 32 degree and 25 minutes is equals to 100 over tan 32 degree and 25 minutes. So equals to x sub 2 is equals to 157.47 meters, while tan theta is equals to 100 x sub 1 tan 58 degree and 33 degree minutes is equals to 100 over tan 58 degree and 33 minutes. So now x sub 1 is equals to 60.36 meters. Wow. So x sub 2 and x sub 1, we need to subtract the x sub 2 and x sub 1. So d is equals to x sub 2 minus x sub 1. D is equals to 157.47 minus 60.36 is equals to 97.106 or 97.11 meters. So our final answer is 97.106 or 97.11 meters.